G'day.
Take this one.
We're down at the garden shop and we're getting some sugarcane mulch for our garden. Because, you know, we like our garden and you've got to look after what you like. You can carry one in. Hang on, wait a minute. And this is how you look after your garden. You've got to put a bit of mulch on it. You've got to water it. You've got to fertilise it. The mulch is really a protection for your garden from drought, and it keeps the weeds down. Watch out for that. There we go. There you go. Grab that end. There's handles in there. Yeah, come on. and it's, no, it won't look bad at all. And that's what you put on your garden to protect it. And it's a bit like that with your face, you know. You've got to look after your face. You've got to feed it. You've got to water it with the Word. Unless you look after your face, you're going to be in big trouble. There's plenty of enemies for the garden. There's birds come scratching around. There's insects come nibbling away. There's weeds that choke it out. And just like that, there's a lot of enemies for your face. You know, we live in the world, and the world is constantly contesting for your face. You turn the television on, you're getting attacked by worldly stuff all the time. You can't keep the mind of God without some attack from the mind of the world. And if you've got a television or a radio in your house or a newspaper in your house, you will come under attack. And then there'll be persecution. People will criticise you for your face. So you've got to protect it. You've got to cover it with the Word of God. You've got to cover it with prayer. You've got to cover it with staying in fellowship. So that's what we're doing today. We're protecting what we love. We're protecting the garden, but also just getting a little message about protecting your face. Now I've just noticed that on these beautiful garden organic sugarcane mulch packs there are two Christian symbols right at the end. Australian made and owned. So I'm going to investigate that. This is Gardener's Organic Sugarcane Mulch, and it's Australian made and owned with two Christian symbols on the pack. So how about that? We've got to find
our garden to dry out.
No, that's true. Pauline just reminded me.
You don't want your garden to dry out, because then it dies, and it just does it slowly. So it's the same with your faith. If you just leave it and sort of let it sit on the shelf, it'll dry out and it'll just dissipate, go away. So you've got to seal it in and give it some attention every day.
So keep it fresh every day. Every day, get a little bit of the Word into you and help it to stay in you. Wow.